We are getting a first-hand report on the situation in Ukraine from a man who lives near Kyiv. He has family here in the Pacific Northwest. Fox's Marilyn Deutsch was able to speak with him by phone this morning.
Many of us have been touched by the bravery of the Ukrainian people as they resist their Russian invaders. And here in Fairview, there was a church service last night here at the Ukrainian Bible Church. And this morning, I had the opportunity to talk to Andriy, who is a bread maker near Kyiv. Andriy, his wife and 4 children live 8 miles east of Kyiv. He works for a company that sells ingredients such as flour to Ukraine Bakeries. When the Russians invaded last week, at first, life came to a standstill. Then Ukrainians, as individuals and groups, came together to resist the invasion any way they could. For Andriy, it's keeping his countrymen and women fed with fresh bread. This is his YouTube video. He put together a team of bakers and other volunteers, and they are distributing the bread for free to hospital soldiers and those who are hungry, in a country now also dealing with shortages. He says those Ukrainians who have remained in the country are resisting, and that resistance is getting stronger, even as he sees fighting all around Kyiv.
I see old ladies bringing food to soldiers. I see ladies coming out on the street and trying to put sand in the bags and to protect. I see people are organizing themselves to help each other. And the most important, everyone who left, who stays, is ready to sacrifice himself. No one actually thinking now how to save the life of yourself. What I see, people are just ready to sacrifice everything for the future of this country and our children. Everyone, from every corner, everyone is ready to shoot, everyone is ready to throw cocktail, and we see now full villages coming out on the street, laying in front of the tanks and stopping just physically by their own bodies, stopping the tanks.
Andriy says his people have gone through 4 stages of grief in the last week. First shock, then panic, then anger, and now more and more organized resistance. I asked Andriy what he hoped for from the U.S. and our European allies.
We need a very strong, really very strong support in airspace defense, because there is the weakest point now for Ukraine and army. Because for the rest, we feel support. We really feel support from all the countries, especially from United States. And United States were one of the first to support us already before. So that we have, but we need a weapon.
And he urged Russians to stand up to Putin. But he says it will take more than that to get rid of the Russian strongmen.
Everyone in the world has to work now to destroy sadistic, Nazistic regime of Putin.
And while Andriy works to bring nourishment to his country's freedom fight, he says he's certain Ukraine will not fall to Putin's Russia.
I think after this, after we will win, each of us will need at least several years to reflect and to understand what happened.
If you would like to help Andriy keep baking bread and distributing it to the Ukrainian people, you can do so by going to our website, kptv.com. We have a link to Bread for Ukraine on our website. You can get more information and donate there if you want to. In Fairview, Marilyn Deutsch, Fox 12 Oregon.